Hello and welcome to Digital Graphics Podcast on exporting PDF documents from Indesign. My name is Sam and I'll be your host. Like many print services in today's digital age, here at Digital Graphics we prefer PDF files for preparing your work for the press. Unfortunately, there's more than one way to create a PDF, and oftentimes we receive either files that need more work done to them or files we can't use at all, making preparation time longer and delaying delivery of your final printed piece. Today I'll be walking you through the settings you should use in Adobe InDesign, one of the most popular layout programs with graphic designers on the market. But the settings we use in InDesign can be used as guidelines for other layout programs as well. First off, we'll start out with a beautifully designed document that I've put my heart and soul into for hours on end. In this case, it's a business card for my side job as a lumberjack. I never really wanted to work in pre-press. I wanted to be a lumberjack. Anyways, as with most applications with an Export to PDF option, you'll find it in the File drop-down menu. Choose Export, and a window should appear where we can give the PDF file a name. I'm going to name mine lumberjack.pdf. Make sure Save As Type is set to Adobe PDF, and click Save. Our next window looks a little more complicated, but don't get scared. There are only a few basic things you really need to remember, and if you feel overwhelmed, concentrate on my soothing dulcet tones. If you really want, I can play some Sadie or Barry White in the background, but remember, I'm a married man. On the left-hand side of this window is a directory of options we'll be going through. We're going to start at the top and move our way down. First off are the general options. At the top you'll notice the list of presets. Ignore this for now. Once we set everything the way we want, we'll save all of our options so you don't have to do all of this all over again. Right now, skip to compatibility and make sure it's set to Acrobat 5 PDF 1.4. If this is set to another option, we often have problems with the PDF during pre-flight. Next, make sure you're sending all the pages in the document to the PDF file. If you're resending a single page for corrections later on, you can specify a page number or range of page numbers, but we're going to assume you're sending the entire document first. Check Optimize for Fast Web View and Create Tagged PDF with visible and printed layers. Leave everything else blank. Next on our list are the compression options. We're going to set color images and grayscale images to bicubic downsampling to 300 pixels per inch for images above 450 pixels per inch. We'll leave compression on automatic and image quality to maximum. On monochrome images, we're going to set that to bicubic downsampling to 1200 pixels per inch for images above 1800 pixels per inch. And check that compressed text line art. We do all this so we don't get cumbersome, oversized files. There's no real point in sending image files larger than 300 ppi. The final product off the press won't be any clearer, and you'll only increase the time during pre-press waiting on screen refresh time and image raster time. 300 pixels is just right for our purposes. Our next set of options are marks and bleeds. It's a common misconception that press surfaces need these marks on to register colors. But placing crop marks, bleed marks, registration marks, and color bars on your document at this point only adds time to the preparation process, as we have to remove all of these manually if they're included in your PDF. Crop marks and color bars will be added at a later time when the work is laid out or imposed for the press, so make sure all of these things are unchecked. Another vitally important option is found here tucked neatly away under marks, the bleed section. Our standard requirement for most documents is 1/8 of an inch or 0.125 inches. There are occasions when we prefer a 1/4 inch, but 9 times out of 10, 1/8 of an inch is exactly what we need here. And make sure that 1/8 of an inch of bleed is set on all 4 sides of the document. Next up are the output options. Make sure color is set to no color conversion here. Under Advanced Options, make sure OPI and JDF settings are unchecked. And for Security section, make sure everything is unchecked. Otherwise, we won't be able to pre-flight the PDF when we get it. Under the Summary section, we can see all the settings we have just created for exporting our PDF file. If you followed along with everything I've done in this tutorial, just click Save Preset, give it a name, and you'll never have to worry about it ever again. Now click Export, and your new PDF will be waiting for you in its new home. If you match these settings whenever you create a new PDF from Adobe InDesign, you'll find things will go much smoother when submitting PDF files for print. You'll make us very happy, and in turn, you'll be much happier as well. That's all for this episode, and I'll see you next time.